And we're on Jazz Street for day number 5 of the Rochester International Jazz Festival with pianist Hiromi. Hiromi, welcome to Rochester.
Thank you.
I have to call you the James Brown of piano because you work so hard, you play so hard with so much passion. People just love seeing it. Where did you find out about jazz and what inspired you to play jazz?
My first piano teacher happened to be a big jazz fan, and she's the one who introduced me to Errol Garner, Oscar Peterson, and I heard them when I was 8 years old, and that kind of opened the new door.
Where are you from originally?
Hamamatsu, Japan.
Wow. So you started playing at 8 years of age? That's really amazing. So for you, the passion that you play jazz, people really enjoy. They really just love watching you perform. What's it like for you to perform with that kind of energy?
You know, I get so much energy from audience, from performing. I always loved performing, and that's what I live for.
So talk about your band tonight. Who's going to be in your band?
Adam O'Farrell on trumpet, Hadrian Ferrado on bass, and Gene Coy on drums.
Wow. So your most recent release, you really have been dealing with so many ways of composing in different styles and cultures and textures. Talk about your process in composing in terms of what do you hear it first in terms of notes or tones? How do you compose? What style?
You know, these 2 albums with SonicWonder Band, the first one, it started from the idea of wanting to play with Hadrian Ferrado on bass. I had a chance to play a couple of gigs before this band and with him, and I felt like really strong musical chemistry, and that kind of made me want to write more, like having him in mind, you know, playing together. And then more I wrote, more like the sound of the music got clearer, and I started to hear trumpet sound, I started to hear like certain drum sound, and I, you know, looked for a band, and that's how the band was made. The second album was like I already had the band, and I wrote the music for them. So it's kind of backward process, you know, like script comes first or the actors comes first.
Speaking with Hiromi. Hiromi, who have you been listening to these days for music, inside or outside of jazz?
I've been listening to, you know, many different people, but since, you know, we lost Sonny Rollins recently, so I've been listening to a lot of his music.
Well, we can't wait to see you live tonight, and welcome to Rochester, Hiromi.
Thank you.